What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, and all my fellow Stormringers? Welcome back to another Chernobyl reaction. So episode 1 was a really good episode. Really dark, really sad, really upsetting, kind of haunting in a way, if it were, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these people, they're not going to be living, man. Everyone's going to be dying. We know this. The government officials and political leaders do not believe in anything that these people or individuals were saying. They don't believe that, you know, the damage is as bad as they think. You know, they're not trusting the Richter scales. You know, we're coming back with multiple Richter scales, giving them the numbers, saying that this is bad, man. We are off the level. Our scales are blowing up in our hands. Not blowing up in our hands, but they're not working. They're not functioning. They're burning out. They're breaking because they do not have the numbers available to them to be able to accurately tell you what is happening, how high this radiation level is. And these people working their asses off, you know, turning all the valves, going checking for these government officials, doing everything they can while they're throwing up, bleeding, skin peeling, just, you know, you've got the firefighters oblivious to everything. We got all the families and all the other civilians outside on the outskirts as well, viewing this thing and the beauty dancing. And they see it as a beautiful kind of like a bittersweet kind of accident, you know what I'm saying? It's only a fire, we're all good. No one is taking this seriously because they're mostly misinformed. They think it's just an accident. Thank you very much for the political leaders and the government officials also contributing to people not panicking and being like, everything is absolutely fine. We're just going to lock down this area, and you guys, you know, we don't want this information being, you know, leaking out or anything else, any of the secrets. They know, I'm sure a few of them know it's pretty bad, especially when you've got dudes, and that dude that I did not like as well, I can't remember his name, throwing up on a table. And as bad as it were, I was like, well, at least you get to experience what your workers are experiencing, you know what I'm saying? The harsh realities of what they're putting themselves through. You're doubting just as much as these leaders are doubting as well. But it's not looking good for everyone, man. Everyone's in a very precarious situation, very bad, especially with that ending in episode 1, where you see everyone kind of walking, going about their daily lives like it was just another fire. The political leaders haven't been given that information. There's no panic. We're going to be doing a little lockdown around without these people knowing whatsoever. We're just going to go about our daily lives, you know what I'm saying, and make sure these people are locked in. No one gets out. You are stuck in it, and these people are just walking around. You got children running, which is heartbreaking. You got families and husbands and wives, and they have no idea about what's about to happen, man. And we already know the people that were inside Chernobyl, they've taken the brunt of it because they were inside. They were melting as they were walking around. This is leaking out. You can see the radiation, the graphite, everything else is pitter-pattering across the entire cities and villages and things like that. So everyone within that zone, you know, maybe you didn't get affected instantly within, you know, the day, the 2 days, the 3 days, but eventually through the weeks and everything else, those people are going to be adversely affected. They're going to be throwing up. They're going to be radiation sickness, and everyone's just going to be dying out pretty much. And it's really sad because you could already see the bird when it dropped down, and it's just kind of like, you know, twitching out as it dies. It's like, that was flying above you, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure it could have been nearer to the disaster site, but we know animals, people, it's not going to look good for you guys, man. So the harsh realities are about to hit. We've got 4 more episodes, I think, since it's a mini-series. So very excited to see what that holds and how we're going to be kind of tackling this and what's going to be happening and the adverse effects that we're going to be experiencing. But this is harsh, man. This is dark. I don't want to babble too long, so we're just going to go straight into episode 2. Very excited to get into this. I can only tell it's going to get worse, man. It's going to get much worse, bro. We haven't even seen the brunt of it, especially when it comes to radiation sickness of that kind of level, man. There's a lot of disgusting things that happen to the human bodies, and like I said, we've seen people get killed, stabbed, shot, and all sorts of things in TV shows, but when you're tackling things like brutal cancer and just disease, it's such a horrific way to die that we're not going to watch these people just getting killed, head topped off. We're going to be watching these people die agonizing slow deaths, which is horrifying. So really enjoying the show, but it is very haunting. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me on this reaction. I hope you guys enjoy. And yeah, without further ado, catch you on the other side. 7 hours, okay.
It's boiling in here. Ain't never runken. Leak?
No, it would have gone off before. It's coming from outside.
No.
Iodine 131. It's not military, it's uranium decay. U-235.
Reactor fuel. Maybe 240 kilometers away.
240 kilometers? Oh lord, that shit is going far.
Yes, this is Ulana Khomyuk with the Institute of Nuclear and looking for...
Oh, everyone in that zone is... I keep saying it, we already know, like, you know, but still.
All right, stay calm. They're at 4. It's not them. Who's the next closest?
It's Chernobyl, but that's not possible. They're 400 kilometers away.
Yo!
It's too far for 8 millirontgen. They'd have to be split open.
Oh my god! The way it's travelled that fucking far, man. 400 kilometers, is that what she said?
What are you doing? What is that?
Milk. It's milk. Much better than water.
No, stop, stop! These are radiation burns. Their clothes are contaminated.
Oh, she's touching them all as well. Someone wear gloves or a suit or something.
To the basement.
Bro, they are holding... Yo, even these nurses are gonna be... Bro, someone needs to wear some gloves or something, man. Are you serious? Yes, this is what I'm saying. You understand the levels of radiation on those clothing items right now are not minimal. By any means, these are people that have been inside, like on the the very outskirts of the Fuck me, bro. Smoking don't even look bad now. When I see these smoke, I'm like, bro, smoke away, man, because you're blessed. What's about to happen to these people is a high dose of cancer.
I'm pleased to report that the situation in Chernobyl is stable. Military and civilian
Yeah, see,
patrols
he's like,
secured
nah,
the
it's
region.
not. He's received papers otherwise.
In terms of radiation, Plant Director Bricano reports no more than 3.6 Rontgen. I'm told it's the equivalent of a chest X-ray.
Nah!
Well, it seems like it's well in hand. So.
They want a man that's established within the nuclear, you know,
Meeting adjourned.
to give them the information that, you know, information that they want, not that is real.
We can't adjourn. There's graphite on the ground outside. It means it wasn't a control system tank that exploded. It was the reactor core. It's open.
The big boy. The big boy.
3.6 Rontgen.
No, it's
which, by
not.
the way, it's not the equivalent of one chest X-ray, but rather 400. I think the true number is much, much higher.
We've already
I'm
learned
right,
it is,
this
yeah.
fireman was holding the equivalent of 4 million chest X-rays in his hand.
Yo, 4 million! 4 million
All I
X-rays
hear
in a
is man I
second
don't
of just...
know, engaging in conjecture, in direct contradiction to what has been reported by...
You hired
public
expert
witnesses.
because you wanted to tell you what you want to hear and publish it and all that bullshit, but you don't want to hear the truth? You better take what he's saying seriously, unless these people are really just that dumb that they're just in complete denial.
An RBMK reactor uses uranium-235 as fuel. Every atom of U-235 is like a bullet, traveling at nearly the speed of light, penetrating everything in its path. Every gram holds over 1 billion trillion of these bullets. That's in 1 gram. Now, Chernobyl holds over 3 million grams, and right now it is on fire. 3 million, billion, trillion
bullets.
The air we breathe, the water we drink, the food we eat. Most of these bullets will not stop firing for 100 years. Some of them not for 50,000 years.
Oh my god.
Stems entirely from the description of a rock.
What's your reply?
Shabina, I want you to go to Chernobyl. You personally, and you report directly back to me.
Wait, you want him...
Wise decision.
And take Professor Legasov with you.
Yeah, no. Yo, someone give my man a suit, please. Something. Both of them. My man ain't a dumbass, man. He can't just go into Chernobyl looking at a reactor that's bare fucking fleshed. Did no one ever take precautions in case something was to happen during a reaction meltdown or something, in terms of the information that is, like, what we wear, emergency precautions, you know what I'm saying? Oh no, she gonna be seeing her man in distress.
Can you help me? I need to find my husband. Not now.
There's too many people, too many husbands and wives and children, man.
Take her away from here, take, please.
Get away from them.
Oh my God.
You want to get sick?
Take, please take, please.
Yo, a fucking baby, bro. A fucking baby, like...
What have they done? Look, That's graphite on the roof. The whole building's been blown open. The core's exposed.
Get out!
Look at that glow. That's radiation ionizing the air.
Can't see, we don't know.
What?
Directly over the building.
Boris.
No, 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 no.
The reactor will be dead within a week. Dead!
Get us over that building. Or I'll have you shot.
If you fly directly over that core, I promise you by tomorrow morning you'll be begging for that bullet.
Fly away, bro. Please tell me you are, man. Do not be a dumbass. Smart fucking man. Let's go. Let's go, bruv. Fucking dumbasses, man. Are you mad? You got an expert sitting there with you, telling you exactly the issues that you lot face and the death you lot will face, and you're still like, nah, go over there, fucking raw. Fucking retards, man.
We regret the circumstances of your visit, but as you can see, we are making excellent progress in containing the damage.
Really?
We have begun our own inquiry into the cause of the accident.
Okay.
And I have a list of individuals who we believe are accountable. You've been saying dangerous things.
Very dangerous things. Apparently our reactor core exploded.
It did.
To spread disinformation at a time like this.
You lot are spreading the disinformation. This is what I was saying before. These lot are spreading this information that is getting to other
Why did I
people
see
that are doubting
graphite?
scientists and everyone else on the outskirts.
Graphite is only found in the core, where it's used as a neutron flux moderator.
Hey.
That's not possible. Perhaps you saw burnt concrete.
May not know much about nuclear reactors. I know a lot about concrete. I think Legasov is wrong.
He's your expert, fam. You think these dickheads know a thing about
Our
fucking
hiring
concrete and
facility just
graphite? And
arrived.
we already know what the readings were, man. It was burning the fuck out. But if you guys want to be my guest, man. Oh, we're in the danger zone right now, bro. What's the reading gonna be? I mean, we've had 2 readings already, you know what I'm saying? They doubted both.
He's back.
What was the reading?
It's not 3 Röntgen. It's 15,000.
What?
What does that number mean?
Oh,
The core is open.
that means you lot are fucked.
The fire we're watching with our own eyes
Is so
giving off nearly
dangerous.
twice the radiation released by the bomb in Hiroshima. That's every single hour after hour. 20 hours since the explosion, so 40 bombs worth by now. 48 more tomorrow.
40 fucking bombs?
Burn and
Hiroshima
spread its
bombs?
poison until the entire continent is dead.
Tell me how to put it out.
Can you?
are dealing with something that has never occurred on this planet before. Boron and sand. That'll create problems of its own, but I don't see any other way.
How much sand and boron?
5,000 tons.
Fuck me, that's a lot of Hiroshima bombs, bro. That's no lie. And like I said, all those people are going to be dropping dead. All those poor babies, all those mothers, all those fathers, all those couples, all those just people. Always our self-interest in it. Our self-worries. Oh, we don't want this information getting out. Oh, no, it's not serious, or this or that, or whatever the fuck. Just, man's been stating facts, and everyone's just been doubting it. Doubting it. They've been doubting it from the second it happened. 30 hours after. And this is all the boron on sand. Boron and sand. Yo, be careful flying over it though, you know what I'm saying?
We'll go one by one in rotation.
Big up to these pilots for such a risky job. Anyone in that vicinity knowing the causes.
Remind them about the perimeter.
Yeah, please do. Oh, the interference.
No, they're too close.
I don't think the communication's gonna reach, bro, because there's interference.
I repeat, they are too close.
Bro, they're going in.
Lead 1, you are inside the perimeter. Did not copy. Signal breaking up.
Dead. Yeah, you're dead. You're dead. Yo!
What do I tell the others?
10 meters.
Or any other way, Legasov?
Jesus Christ. Nah, there's no way, bro. There's nothing you can do. This is it. Like, this is
The next
it.
one in.
You've got to let the wind do its job, man. You step anywhere near that thing as it was showing just there, you're gone. And this man knows the full brunt of the catastrophe and the effects it has on us as a human, you know what I'm saying? Or us as a people.
A nuclear plant in Sweden has detected radiation and identified it as a byproduct of our fuel. The Americans took satellite photos. The reactor building, the smoke, the fire. The whole world knows.
It's a big fucking deal, man. The whole thing's a big deal. People been
The wind
saying...
has been blowing toward Germany.
Jesus.
Not letting children play outside.
But you lot be letting people just go about their daily lives, literally just a couple miles. Like, look at these people. They're fucked. You guys should have fucking done it. No precautions whatsoever. Nothing. Like we already... Those people leaving or evacuating and stuff? Because it's too late. Bro, how the precaution? Like, there must be precautions, bro. We've had nuclear bombs going up. Like we said, Hiroshima tests. We know how nuclear fission works, man. You're telling me that there was nothing in place before this nuclear reactor exploded? People just be doubting things. People just like, whatever, absolutely fine. You know what I'm saying? Fam. Are you evacuating everyone now? Now? I mean, a lot of the damage has been done already. 30 hours? Did they say 30 hours since the catastrophe? And that's a lot of hours, considering they are so close. And Scandinavia, Germany, and all these other countries, you know, surrounding areas have already experienced readings and know about the issue that these lot are facing right now. My man. A lot of these people are gonna die in a few years, man. A lot of them. Being that close, a lot of these people are gonna be having cancer and gonna be having issues with themselves. I think they left it a little bit too late. I mean, obviously. Oh, the dog! No! Should have listened immediately, man. Should have listened immediately.
Smothering the core will put the fire out, but the temperature will eventually increase. It will melt down.
I'm perfectly aware. But I estimate at least a month before it melts through the lower concrete pad, which gives us time.
No, you don't have a month. You have approximately 2 days.
2 days?
Tanks are full. The tanks are full.
Oh, Lord. What a disaster, man. This has been one hell of a journey so far. We're only the second episode in.
When the lava enters these tanks, it will instantly superheat and vaporize approximately 7,000
Oh,
cubic meters
shit.
of water,
Okay, so that's going to end up being, yeah.
a significant thermal explosion.
How significant?
We estimate between 2 and 4 megatons.
Oh,
Everything
shit.
within a 30-kilometer radius will be completely destroyed, including the 3 remaining reactors at Chernobyl. The entirety of the radioactive material in all of the cores will be ejected at force and dispersed by a massive shockwave, which will extend 200 kilometers and likely be fatal to the entire population of Kiev, as well as a portion of Minsk. The release of radiation will be severe.
Yo, we just getting started.
What do you mean, impact?
A nearly permanent disruption of the food and water supply. Steep increase in the rates of cancer and birth defects. I don't know how many deaths there will be, but many. For Belarusia and the Ukraine, impact means completely uninhabitable for a minimum of 100 years.
There are more than 50
Yeah.
million people living in Belarusia and Ukraine.
60, yes. We may have a solution. We can pump the water from the tanks, and the gate can only be opened manually from within the duct system itself. So we need to find 3 plant workers to enter the basement here, find their way through all these ductways, get to the sluice gate valve here, and give us the access we need to pump out the...
Bro, armor my dudes up, man.
Of course, we will need your permission.
Armor them up.
My permission for what?
We're asking for your permission to kill 3 men.
Oh, fuck my life, bro. It's a suicide mission in order to benefit us by...
Legasov, all victories inevitably come at a cost.
You have to say yes. I mean, it's done. 3 men are going to kill themselves to be able to... The harsh realities of this, bro. Oh, no, my little boys. These little doggies, bro. If it was my dog, bro, I would have taken him straight on the fucking bus. I don't give a fuck. I will run. I will run with my little dog.
The valve will be difficult to operate, so we'll need 3 men.
My friend was a security guard that night, and she's now dying. And we've all heard about the fireman. And now you want us to swim underneath a burning reactor?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you even know how contaminated it is?
Yeah, bro. Smart man. You're not going to tell them they're going to die, are you? You can't.
You don't need an exact number to know if it will kill us. But you can't even tell us that.
We'll do it, because nobody else can.
Man, you stick your jacket on, bro. Go for a little swim, bro.
Millions will die.
It's so easy to tell someone else to fucking kill themselves for the better of good, for the good.
Go into that water, because it must be done.
Fuck, they're gonna die horribly, man. Horribly. Oh, we got 1. Holy shit.
There's Parlov.
2. Who's the 3rd? Yeah, I knew that middleman wouldn't. Respect, man. That's no easy task. That's no easy thing to ask. And they didn't even warn him that you were dying, but it was just obvious, as this man was stating before, that they will be dying. You will not be survived. There were people outside, the security guards, let alone you want us to fucking swim into the deep, into this radioactive type of, you know, contaminated water and turn the valves. And these men are doing it for the good of the country, for the good of other people. Respect, man, because that's not just a bullet to the head, bro. You're going to be suffering. You are going to be suffering an excruciating and disgusting death. All for the good of the people. And the respect of your country. Respect, man. There are some amazing human beings, though, you know what I'm saying? Some people that really would take the brunt of just everything, you know what I mean? Regardless how bad, how evil, how painful, how horrific. Stand in the face of whatever. Stand in the face of death. But not just any death, bro. Like I said before, a horrific death. You brave fucking men. Oh my god, bro. See, it don't look like much, innit? A couple guys just walking in the water, grabbing the poles and shit. But they are walking through nothing but fucking poison and death right now. Like I said, it doesn't need to be a visceral death in terms of someone getting shot in the face or stabbed. What they are doing right now is 100 times worse than being shot in the face or any of those, you know what I mean? Oh, it's so loud. What's the level? I'm interested to see what level it's at. Oh, god damn, bro. You brave fucking man. What's it at? What's it at? Oh my god. Yo, my heart is racing right now. How many lights do we have? 1, 2, 1, 2. Yo, is it affecting their equipment? We got 1 light. No! No! Bro, this show is horrific, man. And I mean horrific in terms of, like, I mean, sure, there's visceral stuff as well. You know, we see men bleeding and dying and throwing up and things like that. But it's not just the visceral type stuff we see, but just the things mentally, the way that these people are putting themselves in these horrific situations, the way that we know that these people are dying in the worst ways without us seeing them dying in those worst ways. I mean, obviously we have seen people die in those bad ways. We know we will be seeing people later on in the episodes as well dying these horrific deaths as the radiation takes its toll on these human beings and these people that have been sticking themselves in these crazy predicaments and trying to help and save this, to minimize the Chernobyl disaster pretty much. But it's the fact that it's the horrifying thing that we can't see it. It's not an enemy that we're used to seeing. It's not someone, it's not, like I said, it's not someone being shot, it's not someone being stabbed, it's not someone in a battle. It is literally radiation, this invisible enemy that is creating these horrifying circumstances, these horrifying deaths. They've evacuated it way too late. Well, I think it was like 30 hours after the initial incident, which, I mean, cool, that's fine, but they were doused in radiation, man. They already experienced this stuff. Like I said, we saw birds and stuff dying in the first episode, which I can't remember the exact hours that it was, but if a bird's dying, flying around, and if people are, sick in that vicinity, you know what I'm saying? Like these people are fucked. The damage is done. If they don't die immediately, they don't die in the weeks or the months or whatever, they'll be dying in the years. Like the guy said, 5 years, 10 years, whatever, you know what I'm saying? He said 5 years, but I'm sure there'll be people that die in, sooner and later as well. But it's actually horrific, man. It was too late. We should have done it a lot more quicker. The political leaders and government officials just left it way too late. They didn't want to believe the threat level that was, told by all these experts that came and gave them the warnings and told them exactly what was happening, telling them the level of radiation, detailing exactly what the experience of this radiation, the bullets hitting you at how many miles per hour, like the speed of light, how far it would go, 400 kilometers that woman experienced, that it was 400 kilometers from Chernobyl, that it must have been the place that they experienced that radiation coming from. If it was nowhere else, you've got other European places, you've got Scandinavia and Germany's keeping their kids inside. People are very aware of what's happening, so we have these people very close to disaster. They are absolutely fucked. Big up, my man was literally trying to do as much as he could. He was detailing everything to be able to minimize the disaster and let these people and these officials know this is what is happening. We are a big threat right now. He gave them the numbers on the sheet. He told them exactly the damage that has been done. Some of these people didn't want to believe it. They wanted to doubt it. But I can't remember the main government official that was sitting there with my man. I can't remember the names, man. That's so bad of me. But the two main dudes, obviously the physicist that was talking to the government official, basically giving him the details and telling him how a nuclear reactor works. And he kind of started, I do like that main guy as well. He's kind of listening to him a little bit. He's learning. He's educating himself. He knows there is a threat as well. He's more of, I guess, the more understanding official out of everyone else. There's a lot of other guys that could have just completely dismissed it, didn't really want to believe anything that was happening. They've got those 3 guys to go into the Chernobyl site to be able to turn the valves or whatever into the water, stacked up all the scuba diving gear, not scuba diving gear, but the swimming gear and the goggles, all the equipment and stuff, and their flashlights are completely gone off. The radiation and interference, you could hear the scale going spinning right off. To no degree, off the chain, off the limits, everything, nothing's working. They're in pitch black right now. They've been sent on a suicide mission. I don't think they're going to be getting the job done. I don't think the task at hand is going to be getting accomplished by these 3 men. I think they literally set them, like we already knew they were sending them to their deaths. Their men stood up for their country, for man and country, for humanity, and was just like, all right, we're going to step up and we're going to provide and we're going to do what we need to do for the task at hand to accomplish what you guys need in order to minimize the risks and help everyone else and our country. You know what I'm saying? Expect nothing less of us. But even though that was a suicide mission, they've been sent on a legit suicide mission where I don't even think they're going to accomplish that. I think they just walk themselves in there and they're just going to die. They're just going to die. They're in pitch black. I don't know how they're going to get themselves out. They're going to have to navigate through the woods and the poles and try to get outside. I don't know how much oxygen they have, if they have oxygen at all. And they're going to be in there, they're going to have to be taking off their gear and trying to read. They're fucked. They're absolutely fucked. They're not going to be able to accomplish the task at hand, as I said, which is actually devastating. So they've been sent to their deaths horrifically. Everyone is dying horrifically, man. It's not going well whatsoever, although we do have a few, people that are coming in and warning everyone and letting people know we've evacuated, and we have some cool characters as well that are kind of detailing, physicists and people that are really warning and letting people know exactly the issues that we are facing, that this is no little fire. First episode, it was like, it's a fire. It's all good. A little fire. Firemen going in, doing their thing. And now it's just like, no. The stakes are getting higher. It was something like, how how many Hiroshima bombs did my man say? How many X-rays did he say? It was substantial, man. It was a huge, it was a massive number. And it was like every minute or something. It was ridiculous. So these people are being bombarded by just the worst death you could experience. One of the worst deaths you can experience. I was getting triggered as hell, man. I was triggered in episode 1 and I'm triggered in episode 2 as well. So sorry for myself, you know, swearing all the time and just screaming at my screen like, you fucking this and that, you know what I'm saying? But obviously, you know, I'm getting really like emotionally invested in this show, and also knowing that it's something that really happened, you know, and seeing it kind of from Craig Mazin's eyes and the directors and writers and how they've kind of portrayed and put forward this story and these incidents that have happened for us to viscerally see and invest ourselves into. It gets me mad as hell, especially when you see like all these political leaders and government officials. They just, oh my god, man, giving me a headache. It's getting me pissed as hell. I'm like, send them in. It's so easy to send all us to our deaths, you know, suit up, send one of you guys out, or me or anyone else, just suit up, go in the water and go turn these valves and poison yourselves. And that helicopter that flew over Chernobyl, literally supposed to say 10 meters away, and ends up just dropping, dying, knowing that they're getting bombarded, knowing that it's just such a high risk, and you're throwing all these people's lives away, but all these government officials just sitting there in their bunkers and sitting there doubting and saying don't evacuate anyone, and evacuating them late and not getting themselves involved, you know. Yeah, pretty bad. But anyway, overall, fucking another great episode. Chernobyl is fantastic right now. We only have 3 more episodes. This was actually insane. Really into it. Really dark. Really horrifying, as I keep saying. You know what I'm saying? And haunting as hell, knowing that it's a true story. And these people, all the people that had to experience this, is just, I can't imagine. I would not put myself in that position. I would be gone. I'd be gone. I would not be putting myself in that position. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming and watching this reaction of me. I really appreciate it. Please leave a like, subscribe, and all that jazz. If you're just here to kind of enjoy the content and watch along with me, that's absolutely fine as well, as long as you guys are enjoying and participating and having a little bit of fun, you know what I'm saying? All good. But yeah, man, until next time, peace out.